what you want to remember is you're going to either take the home edition, you're going to take the test center edition, you're going to take, the paper-based, and then at home the speaking portion. Regardless, or at a test center, the most important thing to know is that however you take it, about 10 minutes before you start, you want to get your mind ready. So just to model the test center, make sure that you're moving, you're getting your blood flowing. There, you have your 10-minute break before the speaking section starts. Make sure you practice our Miss Frago technique. So everybody right now, you want to perform today in this class. And I hope, especially my students who were in the course last month, I hope you feel impressed today. That's your goal. Wow, I answered so well. All my habits were there. My time management was there. So even though we did these questions before, it's like it doesn't matter because if we don't have the habit, we could do the question 20, 30 times, 100 times, and it's still missing something, right? And so for my new students and for those of you kind of new to NoteFull, make sure that you're closing your eyes, deep breathing, telling yourself you can do it so you can feel that positivity. The third thing is to repeat a memorized answer. So just text me as I explain. Do you have a memorized example answer for question 1, 2, 3, or 4 memorized right now? Right now. Text me, do you have it memorized? You can give me a thumbs up because I want to make sure to remind you that in the TOEFL Test Center, depending on where you are in the home edition, you might not just speak out an example answer. It might seem a little awkward, but at least repeat it in your head because you want to remind yourself this is a performance. I can do it. Let me cycle through something. So if question 1 is your most difficult, memorize that. Is it memorized? And when you repeat it from memory, does it reconnect you with everything you've learned? Does it reconnect you with, okay, here's how I start. Okay, here's how much I can say about my first example. Here's how I transition. Good, good. So if it's kind of or no, totally fine. That's why you're here, but make it a yes. I cannot stress that enough because it'll give you confidence because you'll be like, okay, I can do it. I repeated it in my head. I remember. I can do it. Because don't forget, it's 3 minutes and 45 seconds of recorded speech from you, right? 4 questions. That's all you to get your dream score. So it's like you do need to be calm. You do need to be prepared because 1 or 2 sentences matter if they have some grammar errors as well as content errors to kind of get you those extra 2 points that you want, right, out of 30. And the last thing is, I would say it's good to visualize the exam. And just a real quick reminder. One, okay, I see myself taking good, good reasons and good answers, a good answer, reason, and examples in my scratch paper. Number 2, I'm going to make the connection. Number 3, I'm going to make sure I don't take too many notes. Number 4, I'm going to make sure I don't take too many notes. I'm going to finish on time, right? Just 1 minute. So that 10 minutes is like you are an athlete. You're getting ready to race. There's 10 minutes before the race. You're going through a ritual. Like you're setting yourself up to perform, calming yourself, getting yourself ready. And you get a bonus ready because you always get your microphone check, right? Wherever you are, you double check that your microphone is working. And so just as a reminder, it doesn't really time you. It's just to make sure that the audio can record you. So there's just the green bar that says, is your speech being picked up? And so I want to make sure that you use that microphone check to answer the question. They always say, describe the city you live in, describe your hometown. Don't just repeat that. Give your full power answer. So your 10 minutes, you strengthened yourself. Microphone check, your voice. You're getting used to hearing your voice with the microphone there. So it kind of, as we say, breaks the ice, loosens the pressure. Next thing is you get your speaking instructions. More time to prepare. You already know at the end of this class what we're going to do. So what you're going to do, so you don't need to pay attention to the instructions, so you just use that time. So right now with me, we're going to perform right after this. We're going to jump into question number 1. So I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and tell yourself, I can do it. When you say it, you know what it is to talk to yourself, right? We're all adult professionals. If we don't perform our best, we can need another 200, 20, 30, $40 for the exam. We could need another 4 to 6 weeks to prepare if we just got so stressed that what we learned and what we know we didn't have. We didn't perform. It's okay if that happens, but here's how you avoid that. Are you really breathing deep and slow? Or are you kind of joking or just listening to me? Which is okay, but this is for you, right? When you tell yourself, I can do it, are you just saying it in your brain? Are you doing it at all? Are you actually talking to yourself? Because that's 4 to 6 weeks of your life, $240, right? That's stress. So it's like sometimes something that simple can keep you calm, applying strategy. Graders hear your recording, and when they're a little bit on the edge, your extra sense of calmness and clarity is the difference between earning maybe a 24 and a 26, an 18 and a 20. Does that make sense, everybody? Yes, no, maybe so. Like we are able to understand the importance of controlling our energy and our focus with that technique.